Hi. Is anybody there? I think Nerd's there. Is Nerd there? Yeah. Hello, everyone. Hello, Internet. I've got coffee. I got a big old cup of coffee. I'm tired. It's been a long week, but we out here. I think I'm organized and ready to go. Yay, Uti's rating! Uti's my best friend. He got up especially early just to come play, and I'm super appreciative of him because he's my favorite. Nerd's rating was a party of 1. That sucks because Uti brought 2, so where are you at, Nerd? Where are you at? Dodo left me? I'm sorry. He's kind of flaky, isn't he? Big old cup. I got my Mark Rebier shirt on. Look at this. Look at this, chat. Look. He's riding a COVID vaccine. That was the fun little concert we went to about a month ago. Tomorrow, we're going to the Renaissance Fair. First time I've ever been. Nerd went as a kid. We're going to see jousting and shop for swords and axes and drink whatever booze they've got. Gonna buy some stuff. It's gonna be awesome. So I guess we'll get started. We've got all the important people here, right? I just want a Viking horn mug. It sounds pretty interesting. I'm sure we'll find a lot of cool stuff, and it'll be super fun. How's my audio for you guys? Sounds good? Still not sure how this stuff works? Good. Cool. Awesome. All right. Let's get into it. Let's drink some more coffee. So I'm super tired. It's been a long week. It flew by and it's a lot of work, but we here. And I think we're ready. We have everything we need. So last week we made it inside the house. So we're a psychic investigator detective person who's been having nightmares about this crazy house, and we actually found it in real life. We explored the grounds and we got inside the house. But when we got inside, we heard like a loud buzzing noise in the basement. So now we want to see what the heck's going on in that basement. So my phone made a sound. That's not good. First we went into a dining room where there were some Civil War soldiers, ghosts hanging around a table, telling ghost stories. We went to a kitchen next to that. There's a large fridge wrapped in heavy chains that Nerd really wanted to get into because he was hungry, but Chat was like, we're going to the wine cellar. So we went down the wine cellar. We discovered a bomb shelter. We found a pair of hiking boots. We got this item last week. She'll help us with some climbing challenges, which we seem to run into a lot. We climbed a ladder to a billiard room. Well, we are the majority now, Nurse, so let's get in that fridge. Well, if you remember, we found this child's playroom. We got shrunk down to the size of a doll, and now we're stuck in a dollhouse, which looks exactly like the house that we're in. And we went round and round in circles with this doll king in a battle of psychic wits. We kept losing over and over again. Let's bring up our game board. And every time we lost, we raised the danger meter. We got all the way to the top and had to come all the way back down to level 3, but then that also lowered our psychic scale. In the psychic scale, we'd like to keep going up on that because that'll help us collect more clues later on. So, hi Dodo, glad you could make it. You guys like the new dark mode theme? I thought that might be easier on the eyes, easier to read maybe. If I could get some feedback on that, that'd be cool. Just trying to play around with different stuff to make it easier for you guys. He likes it. Nerd likes it. That's good. This was like scrambling last minute, like, ooh, this is an idea I thought of earlier today. I was like, yeah, that's good. Awesome. So we're making improvements. We're upgrading some things. Uti gave me some ideas on playing with some camera stuff. So instead of me showing you like this, maybe I could have a screen somewhere else where I just place a card under a camera. And that might be easier for you guys to see that. So yeah, we'll play with some stuff. So, let's take another drink. It's hot. It's good, it's hot, and it's coffee, and it's good. So let's get back to it. If you guys remember, we did a few bouts with the king. We left, and then somehow made our way back. So we'll get started. Seated at the head of the dollhouse dining room table is a doll wearing a crown. It's a doll king with oddly compelling glass eyes. I don't want to read all this because I read this a lot last time. He wants to fight us with his psychic abilities. Around the dining room table, 2 doors lead to other rooms inside the dollhouse. So I'll give you, let me close this, open this, click this, type this. I'll give you the option again because it's an option. Optional fight with king is number 1. Dollhouse parlor is number 2. Dollhouse bedroom is number 3. Let's see if I can. Now, in GM's chat, the options would show up in his chat for you to read. And I don't see that happening on mine, so that'll be something I might ask him or try to figure out. But, I mean, everybody who's here knows how this works, so go ahead and type in your vote. And we'll let that go. See if Dodo's still around to do something or if he's lurking. But the important people voted, and that's all that matters. Alright, so we're going to go to the dollhouse parlor, which, if I remember right, is where the doll queen is. Can you post the link to the poll app? Oh, yeah. For sure. Maybe? I might have to put it in Discord. I don't know if it'll let me put it in the chat. Oh yeah, it did, because I don't have that kind of stuff turned off. Let me know if that doesn't work, and I'll try something different. Okay. So the dollhouse parlor, I think, is where the doll queen was playing the piano. Wait. Story card 57. Yeah. Oh, let's not go back there again. A piano takes up one corner of the dollhouse parlor. A doll sits on a piano bench wearing a crown and a red, rich gown, hands poised above the keys. This is the doll queen, and even though her back is turned, you feel as though she's daring you to face her in some kind of bizarre piano contest of the mind. Perhaps accepting the queen's unusual challenge and defeating her will increase your psychic skills. I don't know. It hasn't helped us yet. You notice a painting above the piano. It depicts a solarium and is so spellbindingly realistic you can't help but reach out your hand to touch it. You're amazed when your hand disappears into the painting and you can touch the solarium on the other side. This painting is a magical portal and it might be your only way out of this dollhouse. Works fine. Good. So here we have the doll queen at the piano, daring us to challenge her. So, let's see. Optional challenge. Piano duel is number 1. Do I want to give you guys the option to go back to the dining room? I should. Because it's an option. Dining room. Don't choose. Dollhouse. Bedroom, which we have been in, and like nothing happened because we weren't high enough on the psychic scale for anything to happen. Okay. All right. So number 1 is an optional challenge of a piano duel. It is a perception challenge. I don't think we have any perception items to help us. We do not. Dining room, which has the doll king. So maybe don't vote number 2. I really don't want you to. Then the dollhouse bedroom, which we have been in and nothing happened. It took us back. Dodo, you're being outvoted, so good. All right. We're going to do the piano duel. We'll see how that goes. We'll see if we get stuck in a loop again. So go ahead, chat, and exclamation roll. Whoever gets to it first. We need a 3 or higher. We have no items to help us. Exclamation roll. Nerd rolled a 6. Wow, look at you. Awesome. What did we win? Let's see. This is exciting. This is going better than last time. I remember a lot of ones happening last time. That was super frustrating. It's a good thing you did, Uti, because you rolled garbage. Alright. The queen's hands don't move, but you hear her incredible piano playing swirl through the parlor as fast as the wind. Now it's your turn. Reaching out to the piano with your brain, you weave notes into an intricate manic waltz, even faster and more beautiful than the queen's. Your music dances throughout the room. The queen's crown falls to the floor. You've bested her. You win. We're the doll queen now, guys. That's awesome. Look at that. We did something right. So, on our board, we're going to move 2 spaces up. We're on our way. We're getting there. All right. Okay. So our options left on that is to go to the dining room or not, or go to the bedroom. Oh, I remember we do want to go to the dining room because it has that painting that will let us escape. No. Where's this painting at? If you have clue 50, we don't have clue 50. Do we? No, we don't. How do we get clue 50? I don't know. Maybe we do need to go back to the bedroom. No one's voting because I don't know what's happening. Oh, you know what? You know what we need to do? I figured this out. Oh my gosh. Because we're stuck in this awful dollhouse, we need to keep doing these challenges to raise the danger meter or the psychic scale. I don't know. You guys are going to have to choose. I think we're going to have to kill the king. Because if we beat the king, we get to draw a clue card. And I think that clue card is going to help us get out of here. I think that's what's going to have to happen. Dang it. All right. We're going to go to the bedroom. Okay. This is getting tricky. The dollhouse bedroom is filled with miniature furnishings, which are now full-size to you. A cozy chair, a dresser, a lamp, and a bed. Lying in the bed, its head on a pillow, is a stuffed mouse. It's so lifelike, you catch yourself thinking you should step quietly so you don't wake it up. Your psychic senses start to pulse. You get the feeling something very important is hidden in this room. Now, on this card it says, if you are level 3 or higher on the psychic scale, draw clue 50. And if we had clue 50, and we went back to the doll queen, we would get to enter a magical portal. Something to do with a magical portal. So I think we just need to keep boosting up our psychic scale to get out of here. Honestly, I think that's what I have to be. What happens. So let's see what our choices are here. Dining room or parlor. So the dining room has the king in it. Our option is to go there, or the parlor, which has the queen in it. So I think maybe we want to try our chances at the king, because it looks like it'll give us an important clue. You want to go to the parlor? Okay. You already voted. You already voted too. Did I end the poll early? I'm getting confused. Well, we're in the parlor. It's the piano. So, I feel like I want to make sure we're not, okay. Do you want me to read the card again? Piano takes up one corner. So we already bested the queen, but I guess we can do it again. Because all these cards keep leading back around to each other. Okay. Let's see. Optional challenge, doll queen battle, dining room, bedroom. And it says, if we have clue 50, do this. If you... Oh! Shoot. Chat, I messed up. It's okay. We're figuring this out. If you do not have clue 50, which we do not, and you want to enter the magical portal, that was that solarium painting business. Okay, I just misread stuff. I'm sorry. That's alright, we'll figure it out. See, I have a problem, and Nerd points this out to me all the time, is I don't read everything on the card. Like with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, it's a bad problem. And like with D&D spells, I don't read all the text. That's just too much. I ain't got time for that. So let me make sure I got this right. Enter. We did miss something. You right. Enter magical portal. That's alright, we got there. So here's your options. Number 1, Doll Queen battle. We did complete that. I guess we can do it again because, well, we can't. I don't know if we can keep battling her over and over again. But I think we ought to just try and get out of here and get to this magical portal. So vote for your options. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Type it into chat. Type in your vote. 1, 2, 3, or 4. We've got 2 that want to get the heck out of Dodge and into the magical portal. And we'll call it there. Good job, chat. We're getting somewhere. We're reading the cards. We're doing the right things. We're not screwing up. So now I'm going to draw this card. See if we have any luck with this. Next time, like, we get stuck in a loop like that, just yell at me to read the whole thing. Okay. You take a deep breath and jump into the portal. A pins and needles sensation spreads over your body as you travel the dimensional pathway. When you reach the other side, you're standing in the solarium you saw in the picture. You return to your normal size. We got out of the dollhouse! That was awful. I hate the dollhouse. I never want to go there again. Good job, chat. We did it. Starting off on the right foot today. Eventually. Once you've entered the solarium, you notice how the glass panes are in angular shapes that create a spiderweb pattern across the ceiling. There are clay pots with exotic plants on every flat surface. I would love this room. Do they have a super cool dollhouse that you built yourself? My mom made me and my sister's one. It is super cool. Super cool. Welcome, you hear a female voice say. We are so glad you found your way here. An elderly woman in a long black dress and white apron glides into view from behind a wall. What? This gotta be a ghost. She appears to be the housekeeper. She raises one finger and curls it toward you, beckoning you. We've been expecting you. Come this way, she says. Something in her voice makes you freeze. This might be trouble. You notice something shiny tucked behind a tropical shrub, but you'll probably have to deal with the housekeeper before you can investigate it. You glimpse an art gallery beyond the solarium. Oh, there she is. Oh, she don't look nice. She looks like a Karen for sure. Hi, Gyvie! We're getting there. We're almost stuck in a time warp loop, but we made it out. Oh, you guys, you gotta remind me to hide this freaking pole thing. So, let's see. What are our options? Let me provide them to you. We have an optional challenge with her. It's a perception challenge. We have no items to help us with that. Okay, optional challenge. Optional challenge. We're typing top optional challenge. Attempt to excuse yourself. Rudely run away. That's hilarious. To the art gallery. Or ignore her and leave through the door. Through the solarium door. Okay, that's a lot of that's a lot of text. But basically, we have an optional challenge. Type in a number, 1, 2, or 3, chat, for what option you would like to go with. We have an optional challenge to politely excuse ourselves from this creepy housekeeper who's beckoning us. We can rudely run away to the art gallery that we saw across the way. Or we can ignore her and just leave. So type in chat, type in a 1, 2, or 3 for what you would like to do on our Choose Your Own Adventure game. I liked my other poll option better, the image, but it wasn't working with my black dark mode for some reason. It was just black. It was a black square. Well, that's stupid, I thought, Alright, a minute's passed. So we decide to rudely run away to the art gallery. That's typical of my chat, I think. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's do that. She's scary. I don't like her. Stepping into the marble-floored art gallery, you are amazed by more than 100 gold-framed paintings, plus countless abstract, modern sculptures on pedestals. Wow. The entire collection must be worth gazillions. Too bad you've got no time to admire any of it. You're eager to keep moving. French doors lead to the study, and a doorway leads outside. You can see a pathway leading to an attached structure that appears to be a mother-in-law apartment. Okay, here's a little snapshot of our art gallery. Some fancy new age stuff in there. So, see this premonition here? If we are a level 2 or higher on the psychic scale, we get to draw a clue. But chat, you keep doing dumb stuff and failing at challenges over and over again and keep lowering us on the scale, so we won't know what that clue is. And that's a shame. So let me give you your options. We're just going to say study or mother-in-law. Wow. Path to mother-in-law apartment. So we can either go to number 1, go through the French doors to the study, or we can take the path outside to the mother-in-law apartment. The adults are playing this week so far. So type in your vote, chat, for what you'd like to do. Remember, ultimately our goal is to find access to the basement. I don't know how either of these two options will get us there, but I'm sure in a roundabout way we'll get there eventually. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't die before we get there. We don't have any clues to direct us in either direction. So chat has decided that we're going to go to the study. We'll see what kind of shenanigans we get up to in there. Once inside the study, you are shocked to find 12 pairs of eyes staring at you in outrage. Oh, we're gonna die. You stop dead in your tracks. There are a dozen shady-looking people, all stuffing briefcases with bundles of cold hard cash. Cash. Literally, they're taking money out of ice-filled coolers because it's cold hard cash. Okay. That's weird. You take another step, and all but one of the guys take off, suddenly spooked. The last one turns and glares at you. Since he's still holding his briefcase tightly with both hands, you're pretty sure you can take him. You see a hallway on the other side of the room that might serve to be a quick exit. Alright, here's his briefcase with his cold hard cash. We have a fighting challenge. We have at our disposal a pocket knife with a fight +1 or a cavalry saber with a fight +2. So, it's an optional challenge. So let's see what you guys want to do. Yeah. These guys are from the Disney legal department. Probably. Alright. Optional challenge. Fight man with briefcase. Or head down hallway. So, I mean, I don't know why we would want to fight him other than we want to steal his money. Maybe ask him some questions. I mean, this isn't D&D. It's not like we can just, hey, GM! GM's the best. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy he's here. It makes me so excited because he's the coolest. I'll pry it out of his cold, dead hands. Look, GM, the poll site's working. For now. We'll see how long it lasts. I don't know what we're going to do with this money. Uti got in there. Everybody wants to fight. Alright. Now, I'm going to ask you guys about items that we might want to use. Throwdown. Cavalry. That's a hard word. Saber. No item. Okay, chat. So, we can bare fist throw down this guy. Or, we can use a pocket knife, which gives us a fighting +1. I don't see the machine gun. We didn't find a machine gun. Are you messing with me? We don't have a machine gun. I think you're messing with me. So you're Ooh, Uti. You don't want to be my best friend. I see. So remember, if we use an item and we roll a 1, we lose it. A nat fail 1 is a loss of the item. So vote in chat for what you would like, how you would like to approach this fight. We can use our pocket knife, we can use our cavalry saber that we got off a pretty cool Civil War statue, or we can go just bare knuckle fist in there with no item. So I'll let you guys decide. Can you even carry around a machine gun? It'd be super heavy, wouldn't it? Maybe a bazooka. I don't know. It's crazier enough things have happened. Alright, you guys have decided to use the pocket knife. So we'll see how that goes. Go ahead, chat, and type in !roll. And we'll add a 1 to it. So we need to beat a 3. If you see on the danger meter right now, our icon is sitting at a 3. So we need to roll a 3 or a 2, because that's a +1. 2 or higher. Chat, type in exclamation roll to see if we successfully wrestle this man with a cash-filled briefcase. Nerd rolled a 3! We did it, guys! Awesome! Guys, just type in a number. Yeah. Type in a number. Wait, what? Guys, just type in a number to vote. Oh, I thought you were going to say type in a number for the dice roll. No, you have to roll the dice. Okay. My brain's already going. So, we win the challenge. We're going to draw a clue card. Hopefully, it's a lot of money. I don't know what we're going to do with the money. But we'll see. I'm pretty excited that we're like actually winning stuff now. That didn't happen before. We kept losing all the time. You guys, we got a briefcase full of money. Maybe we can bribe people to help us get into the basement. Nerd, you're such a good roller. I'm so proud of you. You are currently holding a briefcase that contains more money than Sergeant Morrison and Detective Murphy earn in 2 years. Whoa. Your psychic senses tell you this is an important item. Well, yeah, it's a butt ton of money. Alright, with our psychic senses tingling, we're going to go up the psychic scale. Ooh, we're getting closer to level 2. That's pretty cool. We've not done that before. Alright. After having successfully completed that challenge, we're going to head down the hallway. We're gonna head down the hallway and see what dangers lie ahead. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, I'm gonna add this to our inventory so we don't forget. Briefcase full of money. Okay. Alright. Make sure I'm doing all the things right, because we don't want to screw up again. Alright, okay. You race down the hallway past photographs and paintings of an old prison. You reach the end of the hall and find a metal door. Interesting. Okay. So this reminds me, we have not done anything before remotely looking like success. This is a new feeling for this game. I know, right? It's awesome. So this prison, I don't know how many of you guys were here at the start of like when I first started doing these, and there was like a flip side to this clue board with a bunch of images and stuff. I don't think we're supposed to look at it again, but I just want to look at it and like, because this prison reminds me. No, those are lockers. I thought there was a prison on there, like a prison scene or something. Okay, we're not supposed to look at that. Just wipe that from your memory. I was just curious. Okay. Oh! What? What? You guys. You shove the metal door open. When you close it behind you, clang! It sounds like the door to a jail cell slamming shut. You turn to check out where you are. There's an elevator. You get in, press the close door button, and finally get a moment to catch your breath. You can't believe what you've been through so far. I can't either. But this elevator should be your ticket to the basement, and that should bring you one step closer to uncovering the mystery of the sounds you heard when you first entered the Marsden house. Chapter 2, goal achieved, chat. We found access to the basement. Now that you know where the elevator is, you wonder if you should go back to the basement now, or go to the basement now, or go back and investigate anything you might have missed. So this is a story return point where we can go back and explore some other parts of the house that we missed for the opportunity to collect more items or raise the psychic scale, which would help us a lot. Or we could keep failing at things and lowering it and screwing up some more. The options are endless. So let's see what you guys want to do. I will give you those options. Okay, so we could go to the upstairs hallway. We could go to the main dining room. We could, now remember, the dining room had those Civil War ghosts telling stories, but off of that was the kitchen with that super scary fridge with the heavy chains on it that Nerd really wanted to get into. So that's an option. Gallery. I guess that means the art gallery. So we have number 1 is... Number 1 is we could go up to the upstairs hallway. Number 2 is the main dining room. Number 3 is the solarium. Number 4 is the oh no, wait! Stop. I forgot an option. Forgot. Don't vote. Wait. Were the ghosts playing cards? No, they were, I think they were telling ghost stories. Can I enter in another one on top of the ones I already put in there? Advance to chapter 3. Oh, yeah, I can. Cool. Okay. So there's all our options. Number 1, upstairs hallway. Number 2, main dining room. Number 3, solarium. Number 4, gallery. Number 5, advance to chapter 3. So there's like no going back. You just want to keep going forward. So vote in the chat. Type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for what you would like to do. We've got Nerd that wants to go to the gallery. GM wants to continue on in the story to chapter 3. See what anybody else wants to do. Type in a number into the chat for what you would like to do. Uti wants to check out the gallery. And anybody else? Nope. Nerd has led us this far. Yes, he has. Nerd's been doing well. All right. We're going to check out the gallery. And in doing so, I forgot to tell you guys, it's going to raise the danger meter if we do that. Oh well. Should have told you that. It's a little more dangerous to do that. Oops. Oh, sorry. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Oh, jeez. I told you I don't read all of it. I try to hit the highlights. I know. Literally killing us. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Stepping into the marble-floored art gallery, you are amazed by more than 100 gold-framed paintings, plus countless abstract, modern sculptures on pedestals. So we've already been in here. I'm not going to read all of this. All the flavor text. French doors lead to the study, and a doorway leads outside. You can see a pathway leading to an attached structure that appears to be a mother-in-law apartment. We could have had a chance to get this premonition, but we're not quite yet there on the psychic scale to do that. We have to be on the level 2 range, which is the purple. So still got some work to do for that. So do we want to go to the study or path outside to mother-in-law apartment? All right. chat, type in your vote to see where we go. Last time we went to the study. We have not been to the mother-in-law apartment yet. So Nerd would like to go where we haven't been yet. That's probably a good choice. That's the whole point of this venture, is to explore other areas. Curious to see what awaits us in there. Anybody else have an opinion? Uti wants to go to the mother-in-law apartment. Hopefully we don't find a mother-in-law in there. That would be funny. Alright, mother-in-law apartment. Let's see. What's in there? Doop. You take the pathway to a wooden apartment with a quaint front porch. No one appears to be home. You try the door and find that it's open. You enter a room that's entirely dark except for one candlelit corner, where you see a leather desk chair turned away from you with someone sitting in it. The chair slowly swivels to reveal a chimpanzee wearing a monocle and holding a ballpoint pen, looking you square in the eye. Uh-oh, looks like you interrupted his work. The chimp calmly places the pen on the desk and removes his monocle. He cracks his knuckles and stands up. It's go time, and this chimp is going for you. The chimp pounces. We don't get a picture of that? It's different. All right, chat. We are gonna, look, it's a required challenge. We ain't getting out of this one. It's coming for us. So, but I am going to give you guys the option of using an item. We have both our pocket knife. If we roll a 1, though, we will lose the item. I always want to try to remind you guys of that. I try to remind you of some things that are important. Some things I forget. And we have nothing to lower the danger meter, unfortunately. This might be a good time to use our sword. I think that would be wise. So vote 1, 2, or 3 how you would like to approach this fight with a chimpanzee that's ready to knock you out. Knock you out. No, that's not an option. He's ready to kill us. There's no seducing happening. That moment has passed. Can we, no, GM. Oh, you're killing me. Alright. We are using our sword. You unsheath it. Alright, chat. Exclamation roll. Type in the chat. Exclamation roll to see how we do. We're going to add a 2 to that. Nat 6. Awesome. We freaking skewered this guy. Nice. Oh my goodness. Look at this success, guys. This is like completely different than last time. So proud of you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm supposed to lower it by 5. That's as low as we got. Awesome. It's too bad we couldn't get that psychic scale to go up. I really wanted to. I want to see what these premonitions do for us. This game is easy? Yeah. When you guys do it right, and I read all the text to you. After the fight, the chimp scurries away. You notice to your left there is a large metal door, which looks completely out of place here. There's also a walkway leading toward what looks like the study in the main house. I wonder if this metal door leads to the elevator again, because that's what happened. We got to a metal door in a different place last time. So let's give you your options. Open metal door. Take walkway to study. All right. So chat, type in a 1 or a 2 for what you would like to do in our Choose Your Own Adventure game. We can open the metal door or we can take the walkway to the study. I believe we've been to the study already. That's where all the dudes with the briefcases of money were. I think. Pretty sure. Nerd and Uti want to open the metal door. Thanks for being here, Jim. You're like the coolest. I got all my ideas from you because you're so awesome and you know everything and you're so smart and you're the best DM ever. I'm sorry to all my other DMs, but you're the coolest. And I'm so glad you're here. For any amount of time that you can't be here. That's awesome. Alright. We're going to open that metal door. Stop it, Gian. Nerd's so mad at me. Nerd, you do a good job. You're just not the best. I'm in so much trouble. Alright, opening the metal door. Look, guys. We made it back. We shoved the metal door. We found an elevator. And we didn't die. And we actually lowered the danger meter. Look at you guys doing good things. That's what happens when Dodo's not here. Screwing things up. Screwing around. Alright, I'm going to give you some options for what we want to do. Upstairs hallway. Main dining room. Solarium. I feel like we've been in there already, but it might lead to other areas. I could give you the option of the gallery again, but I think we exhausted both of those paths, so we're not going to bother with that. Continue to chapter 3. Alright, chat. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Type into chat what you would like to do. Type in a 1, 2, 3, or 4. Determine what we do next. Nerd wants to continue on. He's done with this area of the house. He doesn't care about the fridge. Not interested. Doesn't want to see what's behind those scary, heavy metal chains. I don't know if we went to the upstairs hallway, but I feel like that's where the dollhouse was, and I don't want to do that again. The dollhouse was terrible. Maybe it was just your bad rolls that made it terrible. Maybe. Alright, chat. We have a tie. So, let's break the tie by typing in exclamation roll into the chat. We'll do odds or evens. We'll do like main dining room 1, continue chapter 3, 2. So like odds on top and then even. So we're going to go to the main dining room because Uti rolled a 5. Main dining room. I know. I know you're lurking. It's fine. You know I love you. I love all my friends. No matter how difficult they are sometimes, or when they forget my name. I am just playing another game I can't tab out of. That's fine. I'm glad you're listening anyway. That's cool. Cool. Alright, main dining room. We've been there already, so I need to find that card in my discard pile. Here it is. Okay. Here it is. You enter a formal dining room, decorated in a modern style. The walls are a deep, moody gray, and the table and chairs are lacquered glossy black. A glass vase containing limp, long-dead flowers sits in the center of the table. Around the table sit 4 men. Their skin and uniforms are all shades of shimmering white and blue, and a wispy aura wafts off of them like smoke. They're dressed in Civil War-era Union soldier uniforms and talking as if telling stories around a campfire. One has his feet propped up on the table. They don't seem to be aware of your presence. You notice a wooden door that is rattling as if something behind it is trying to escape. Beams of blue light shoot out of the keyhole and the wooden slats of the door. There's also a narrow swinging door at the end of the dining room that probably leads to the kitchen. Alright. So we had a free action that we could have done if we were higher on the psychic scale, but we are not. Alas, we cannot do that. So we have to do other things that aren't as cool. If you quietly open the rattling wood door. Wood door with blue light. Well, let's say rattling door with blue light, which I'm pretty sure we haven't done yet, because last time we went to the kitchen. Oop, card's sticking to me. Alright, chat. 1 or 2, do we want to open the rattling door that has the blue light, which we haven't done yet, or go to the kitchen, which we have done? Type in a 1 or 2. One or 2. Type it in to the chat to determine where we go. Nerd wants to check out the rattling door with the blue light. There's probably something scary in there. Who knows? But it's up to you what we do. Alright. We're going to check out that rattling door with the blue light. Spooky. Chat is brave tonight. You open... Oops. Uti, you're too late. That's okay, you voted the same thing. You open the rattling door to reveal an impossibly long passage, slightly lit with small beams of blue light. A chill runs through your veins as an apparition materializes in the distance. The ghost wears a tattered robe, and his skin appears badly burned. One of his eyes is missing, while the other darts around nervously. He walks straight toward you, brandishing a sword in one hand. You try to run, but your legs refuse to cooperate. You're frozen in place. The spirit continues to approach you. He advances calmly, slowly moving closer and closer until he's finally upon you. You feel intense pain, and then nothing. We did. Look at this guy that killed us. Straight up murdered us, and we did nothing about it. Can you believe that? Can you believe what you just let happen? We were doing so good. Let's see. Murder by, let's see, stabbed with sword by a ghost in our log of deaths. And our death count goes to 5. Nice. We're doing so good. Move that back. And return. Ugh, alright. Well, that was a poor choice of where to go. Nerd, why'd you take us there? I'm proud to have been here for all of them. Every single death is because of you. All right, we're back in, we rolled back time. We're back in the dining room with the Civil War era soldier ghosts. You notice a wooden door that we don't want to go back to. So I'm going to give you no option. Still can't do this free action because we're definitely not high enough on the psychic scale. Because you failed. So we're going to go to the kitchen. Let's see what awaits us there. 54. The kitchen looks a bit drab compared to what you've seen of the rest of the house. A large blue refrigerator stands lonely against one wall, a heavy chain wrapped around it, holding it closed. The opposite wall is dominated by tall cupboards. Black and white checkered tile covers the countertops and the floors, and a butcher's block on the counter is stained a deep crimson from heavy use. On the far side of the room, there's a small door that appears to lead to a wine cellar. Okay. So, we have some optional challenges. The search the cupboards, I remember that we did and we failed. We did not try to open the fridge. Even with our handy dandy binoculars, we were unable to see what was in those cupboards. So let's see what we would like to do. Optional. We could try again though. Search cupboards. Optional. Open. Try to open fridge. Go to wine cellar. Alright, chat. Our three options. Vote a 1, 2, or 3. If we would like to search the cupboards, try to open the fridge. The searching the cupboards is a perception challenge, which we don't have any helping items with. We do have a large wooden dowel that would help us try to open the fridge. It would give us a +2 to our roll. Or we could go to the wine cellar, not do either of those. And probably after whatever this decision is, we'll take a few minutes break. Alright, so we have a tie. Exclamation roll. We'll do number 1 is odd, number 3 is even, just because they're 1 and 2. 6. So we're going to go to the wine cellar after we take a quick little break. So I can rest my jowls and walk around for a minute. So we will be right back. Don't go away. Forgot to mute it, guys. I always forget to do that. Okay, we're back. I'm gonna get up, move around. Stretch. Everybody stretch. Everybody should stretch. Are we ready? Wine cellar. Alright, let's get to it. Let's do it and get to it. To the wine cellar. It's one of these cards. Here it is. Okay. The door to the wine cellar is covered with a leather overlay that is embossed with grapevine patterns. Someone here must really like their wine. I do. You push open the door into a pitch black room and hear odd noises, coming from some unseen machine in the distance. This space might be bigger than you thought. As you try to find a light switch, you discover a ladder on your left and a door to your right. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you can make out a bomb shelter sticker on the door and a small storage compartment next to the shelter door about as tall as your knee. So we've been here. This place is familiar. This is where we found our climbing boots. Oh gosh. I want to make sure we aren't led to another death. Because if you remember, this was one of our deaths that led to a billiard room. And then we went back and then went into the dollhouse room. And I want to make sure we don't just get lost and dying again. But I've got to give you guys the options. Let me check this card. Yeah. I'm gonna give you the options and we'll see what happens. Climb up ladder. Go to bomb shelter. Now, I think climbing the ladder led us to our death. I don't remember if we actually went to the bomb shelter. So I'll let you guys decide which way we go. Climbing the ladder might give us other options to choose from in the story. So that's certainly something we could do. So type in a 1 or a 2 for what you would like to do. Or I'll choose if no one does. Because this is certainly a one-player game. Nerd wants to go to the bomb shelter. That's where we're going. Bomb shelter. Have we been there? Oh, we have not. Ooh, we have not been to there yet. What exciting things await us there? Let's see. You fumble for a light switch. There's nothing on the walls, but a tiny little chain brushes against your cheek as you cross the room, so you pull on it. The room floods with light. This place is well stocked. Bottles of water, stacks of canned food, crates of tools, even boxes labeled entertainment. This is everything you'd need to survive for weeks. The only thing out of place is a cabinet painted purple with orange trim. Across the room is an impressive metal door. Ooh, metal door! I think I know what that means. Above the door is a hole in the ceiling, which doesn't seem right, given that this place is supposed to be totally secure. See the hole in the ceiling? That's kind of weird, isn't it? How did that happen? Let's see what we'd like to do. Open, purple, and orange cabinet. Open, oh yeah, open metal door. Go up through hole in the ceiling. All right, chat, for our Choose Your Own Adventure game, vote for what you'd like to do. Type in a 1, 2, or a 3. We can try to open this purple and orange cabinet to see what's inside. We can try and open the big metal door, which history has told us that it leads to the basement, which we are ultimately trying to do, which is our goal for the game at this moment. Or we can try to go up through the weird hole in the ceiling. Interesting. Interesting. Nerd wants to open the metal door. Anyone else have an opinion? Nope, okay. Open the metal door. Oh, we did it! We're back at the end again. Good job. Alright. So, now that we've reached the end again, we can still try to explore some more. Let's see where we haven't gone yet. Let me make sure. I want to make sure I give you guys options we haven't done yet. Need to order these cards a little better. Okay. So we can go to the upstairs hallway. We've exhausted the dining room. I think that's what we ended up doing last time, was the dining room. Right? Yeah. We did the solarium. We did the gallery. So pretty much we have just continue to chapter 3. So there's your options, chat. Type in a 1 or 2 for how you'd like to proceed here. I want to make sure, because even if we have gone to these places already, there could be different pathways we could explore. If I can find the cards. They're all out of order, because it's just a discard pile. Nerd wants to continue to chapter 3. Anybody else have an opinion? I think we exhausted the dining room. Yeah, I think we pretty much exhausted everything else for the most part. Well, I still have like a little stack of cards we haven't done yet, but Nerd has decided. Oh, Jack! Thanks, Jack, for being here. You just missed the poll. We're going to continue to chapter 3. All right. Let's see what happens in chapter 3. Jack, I remember this morning, you were like, I guess get summoned by dirty jokes or something. I don't think any of that happened yet. Probably has. Who knows? Like a sixth sense. That's pretty funny. Pretty funny. We have a lot of that happen in our D&D games. Crazy shenanigans happening. Alright. I'm going to clear out our Choose Your Own Adventure goal. Since we completed the goal, we found access to the basement through the metal door. And in our inventory, we still have climbing boots, a pocket knife, a large wooden dowel, a saber, a battery, a truck key, and a briefcase full of money. Who knows where we're keeping all this stuff? I think we have a big old backpack or something. All right, chapter 3 is The Rescue. Let's see. Just a quick summary, since I see somebody in the chat here I don't think has been here before, or not been here often. We are doing a choose your own adventure game, and in this, it's a board game version of like the books, and we are a psychic detective investigator. We've been having nightmares continuously about this house that we ended up finding in real life, and now we're kind of investigating, exploring, see what kind of craziness is going on. There's been a lot of craziness, and we've died 5 times so far throughout our adventure. We're still not sure what is going on with this place. There's been chimpanzees trying to kill us. There's been plant monsters and all kinds of craziness. So we have found access to the basement where we were hearing a loud buzzing noise that we wanted to investigate. So let's continue on with chapter 3. You're still not sure what's really going on in this place. You were already freaked out by the creepy stuff you saw outside the Marsden house, and the discovery of actual spirits from beyond the grave inside the house has only made you more on edge. You steel your nerves and remind yourself that you're not just an aspiring detective, you're a psychic investigator. You eat spirits from beyond the grave for breakfast. Not really, but the point is you feel a surge of confidence. You can do this. At any rate, you've come way too far to turn back now, so all you can do is hope that the depths of the house hold some insight into the mysterious nightmares that have plagued you for weeks and drew you to this modern architecture house of horrors in the first place. But the elevator, which all your hopes rest on, is totally trashed. The last person to use it must have really hated elevators. Based on the scratch marks on the walls, they might have had sharp claws, too. A strange sensation now washes over you. Your head spins. You lose your balance and you fall to your knees. Although you don't quite black out, you're overwhelmed by visions as your consciousness leaves your body and travels through the house's lower reaches on mind power alone. You drift downward through a meeting room full of huge, shadowy figures and a laboratory stocked with equipment. Ooh. What could be happening here? Your awareness projects deeper under the estate. You finally come to a jail cell. Your mind can't penetrate to see who is inside, but a wave of anguish emits from it like heat from the sun. You sense that the person trapped inside is responsible for what you have encountered so far and could help you with what you'll encounter next. We're going to draw a clue card to see what our goal is for chapter 3. Okay. Our goal is to rescue the prisoner. So we're going to try to rescue the prisoner you sensed from your psychic projection. Your mind joins your body again, as though swiftly snapping back into place. It takes you a moment to get your bearings. You're in your own body, in an elevator, in a spooky house that you somewhat regret ever setting foot inside. You check the panel and find that all the buttons have been pried off except 2. They might be for the only active basement levels. Of course, it's also possible that they're just the floors that whoever wrecked this elevator wants to lure you to. With a whoosh, the elevator doors briskly close. Okay, chat, we have a couple options presented to us. Let's see. Press button for level 2. Press button for level 3. So, if you want to go to level 2, type in a 1 into chat. If you want to go to level 3, type in a 2. That's not confusing at all. Nerd wants to go to level 3. And Jack wants to go to level 2. Let's see if we get any tiebreakers while I drink some coffee. Anything could happen on level 2 or level 3. Is Uti still around? Maybe he'll chime in or not. That's fine. All right, chat. In order to break the tie, I want you to type in exclamation roll, and we'll take odd or even to see which option we go with. So type in exclamation roll. Jack rolled a 3. So we're gonna go with the odd, option 1, to go to level 2. That's not confusing at all. So let's go to level 2. And see what shenanigans we find there. 3 for level... No. 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 3 is odd. So we're going with choice 1, which is level 2. Right? I'm right. No, we're going to level 2. Jack, listen. Listen. You rolled a 3, which is an odd number. And that was the tiebreaker. So we're going with the odd numbered option, which is 1, which is to press button for level 2. Okay? Follow along. Keep up. Keep up. We're doing something. We're doing it. Sub-basement 2 seems like the safer bet. At the very least, it's one less flight of stairs to climb back up if things go horribly wrong and you need to flee back up to the surface. The elevator opens into an administrative office. Just as you enter the room, a television monitor crackles to life. On the screen is a video feed of a haggard man in a lab coat. The camera pans up until his face fills the screen. "If you can hear this, your life is in danger," he says. "My former assistant has locked me up in the detention cells and is using all of our discoveries for evil. You must help me escape. If we don't stop her..." The video feed cuts off. Oh gosh. Look at this guy's face. He's not having fun. He's in a state of distress. There's a closed door on the far wall and an open, uncovered air duct that you could easily fit into. Ooh, I don't like tight spaces. I don't like it. So, chat, what do we want to do? Do we want to try the door or crawl into air duct? Type in a 1 or a 2 for what you'd like to do. There's a door on the far wall, or there's the open, uncovered air duct. Dodo's decided to participate and break away from his game for a second to chip in. Let's see if anybody else... Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Glad you could be here. It's nice to have a third person to help break ties. We'll give us a few more seconds to see if anybody else wants in. No? All right, we're going to crawl into this scary air duct that we might get stuck in. Who knows? Okay. Let's see what's in the air duct or where it leads. Boop. The air duct takes you over a loud room full of what sounds like a gang of rowdy hooligans. You peek through a grate and discover a group of massive, savage chimps sitting at a conference table, snorting and growling and beating their chests. A woman sits at the head of the table, speaking to them, but you're too far away to hear over the chaos. There's a smaller, more rickety air duct that leads to the wall by the woman, and if you're careful, you could probably make it there to hear what she's saying. You can also see from here that the air duct you are in splits off and terminates into two other rooms. The room on the left is dimly lit by the glow of blue liquid in some large glass vats. The room on the right is pitch black. You could quietly crawl to either and jump out. Alright, so chat, we have an optional challenge. It is a dexterity challenge. If you can see, this icon here matches what I've got up there in my sheet for the different types of challenges that happen sometimes. We don't have any items that would give us a boost to dexterity, but our danger meter is pretty low. It's at a 3. We could certainly try if we'd like. So let me give you the options of what we could do. Optional, challenge, air duct that leads near woman. We're gonna have a lot of text here. Left air duct to vats of glowing blue liquid. Right air duct to pitch black room. Lots of text there. Alright, so number 1, we can do the optional challenge to see if we can get closer to that woman that was speaking to all the chimps. How do the challenges work? Sorry, Jack, I didn't explain that. So we have a danger meter there on the board, over there. And we would roll a d6 to, it has to meet wherever the level is. The value of the die has to be a 3, right now a 3 or higher. And we'd successfully succeed. We successfully succeed the challenge. That's how it works. And then certain items will give us a boost to that. Like we could add to our roll. Like if we were doing a strength challenge, the large wooden dowel would give us our dice value +2 to compare to the danger meter. Hey, Tryman's here. Hey, Tryman. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to play. I choose death. Well, we've died 5 times, so odds are we'll die again. And we have what, did everyone vote? We got 2 votes. I need someone else to vote. Someone break the tie. Somebody. Anybody? Nobody else wants to vote? Von Xander is here! Awesome! Von Xander is my new favorite. Break-in. Nope. Dodo, you're too no, you guys, you're too late. Von Xander already did it. We're going to go to the right, to the pitch black room. Oh, I hope I can cheer you up, Tryman. We're all here having fun. Not dying too many times, just the one time. You pointed left. My left is this way. You get it. So we're going right? Now I forget. You got me confused again, Jack. Jack. We're going to the pitch black room. I remember. We've got this. We're okay. We're not tired and ready to go to bed and had a long week or anything. Jack. Jack's on the naughty list. Trying to mess with me. Xander, you're not helping. Alright, you guys. This room is pitch black. You can't see anything except the faintest hint of illumination coming from a door on your left? I don't know. I barely know my left and right as it is, and now I'm backwards to you. Alright. Illumination coming from a door on your left and what might be a stack of boxes next to it. Feel free to fumble around for a light switch if you'd like. We have an optional challenge. It's a perception challenge to search for a light switch. We have no items to help us, but we can still try. Optional challenge. Search for light switch. Blindly go through door on left. Blindly inspect boxes. Does it say what happens if we... That's a good point. If we win, we're going to a story card. If we lose, our danger meter is going to be raised by 2. We're going to go up 2 spaces. That's it. That's all that happens. So, chat, would we like to search for a light switch, blindly go to the door on the left, or blindly inspect the boxes? Vote for your option in the chat by typing in a 1, 2, or 3. Everybody needs to vote tonight. Now we're getting silly. We're getting tired silly. So we've got a tie. I need more people to vote. I know you're out there. Nerd's there. Good job, nerd. Anybody? I'm gonna let this go. Flashlight in the box or scorpion? Maybe. All right, we decided to blindly inspect the boxes. We're gonna fish around with basically our eyes closed. Try, man, you're too late. All right, maybe next time. Gotta be quick. We put the poll up for about a minute. Give you a minute to get in there. All right. The moment you touch one of the boxes, the entire pile collapses and you lose your balance, tumbling into an adjacent room. All the boxes were empty. Someone went to a lot of trouble to hide this chamber, but seeing as you found it completely by accident, they clearly did a terrible job. This appears to be some sort of workshop. There's no one in here now, but a large egg-shaped vehicle takes up most of the room. That's weird. You can't tell if it's a boat or if it flies. It looks like someone is repairing it. There's a picture of the egg-shaped vehicle. There seems to be a lot of commotion coming from a garage. There's also a door that looks like some sort of jail cell, or maybe an animal pen. Alright. An Eggman's secret workshop used to catch Sonic. Probably. We have an optional challenge to search the egg ship. Now I'm going to explain to you the psychic scale. So going around the danger meter is a psychic scale. That determines where our psychic abilities are. Right now we're in the red area. 1 through 5 is level 1. 6 through 10 is level 2, and so on. Now, when we're a higher level than 1, we get certain advantages to things. Clues that are made known to us, premonitions and that kind of thing to help us through the story. For this optional challenge, if we were on level 2 of the psychic scale, level 2 or higher, we could have added a 1 to our dice roll for this challenge. But alas, we suck. So we are not smart enough to do that. We would just be rolling a flat die and see if we win or not on just the dice alone. So let me give you our options. Optional, challenge, search, egg ship. Check out noisy garage. Open jail door. Alright, chat. Type in a 1, 2, or 3 for what you would like to do for our Choose Your Own Adventure game. We can try to search the egg ship, check out the noisy garage, or open the jail door. That might be a jail cell, might be an animal pen, we don't know. Ooh, got a lot of people in there chatting and voting and participating. That's awesome. Everybody's curious about the egg ship. Not everybody. Jack doesn't care about the egg ship. Could care less. I think that's everybody. Alright, we're gonna search the egg ship. So we have no bonuses to add. It's an animal pen hold a chicken called Egbert. Yeah, probably. We'll see. So chat, I need you to type in exclamation roll. This is gonna roll our die to see if we get a 3 or higher, which we would need to win the challenge. Dodo rolled a 5. We take the first roll result. Whoever rolls first, that's what we go with. And Dodo wins the roll. We win the challenge. Good job, Dodo. You're not a complete failure. All right, so we searched the egg ship successfully. And we're going to draw a clue card to see what we found. Von Xander, it's okay. Don't worry, you'll roll better next time. That's right, Jack. Dodo, you're doing okay. Don't worry. Oh my gosh, you guys. We found an alien notebook. It's got some weird writing on it. Before I read what this says on the card, I'm going to put this in our inventory. Alien notebook. Okay. You see symbols on the vehicle's control panels, then a notebook with the same symbols. Someone has scrawled translations in the margins. Ooh. You guys, you know what happens? We get to go up the psychic scale for completing this challenge successfully. Woo, we're getting close again to level 2. We might actually do it one of these days. Oh no, it's the GM notebook. Oh no. Nerd, don't you be plugging your wares in my chat. Get out of here. Alright, so we've added that to our inventory. And we've done that. Now to give you some options. So we're back to, now we've done that, we can check out the noisy garage, or we can open the jail door. Type in a 1 or a 2 into chat for which option you'd like to do. Open jail door is pretty popular. Nerd's gotta go against the grain and check out the noisy garage. Who knows, our death could be in either one of these options. Our death always seems to be just right around the corner, just waiting for us. Always unexpected. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Nope. Okay. We've decided to open the jail door. Now, our current goal, if you remember, is to rescue a prisoner. So this might be that. We'll see. We shall see. You slide open the barred door. It looks much more industrial than the other rooms you've been in. The door slides shut on its own. Clang! And you hear it lock behind you. You see some kind of gated structure down the hallway in front of you and quickly press yourself against the wall when you realize that 2 figures are guarding it. Ooh, sneaky! There's also a desk on the side of the room that's out of the guard's line of sight. Now, here's where a moment where we could have a premonition, but we would have to be at level 3 or higher on the psychic scale in order to draw this premonition clue. But we fail several times to lower the psychic scale enough that we'll just never get there. I don't think we're ever going to get there. We're just going to go in blind without our psychic premonitions and just fumble around to see what happens. So, let's see. Try your luck with the guards. Ooh. Sneak across room to the desk are our options. Type in a 1 or a 2. Try your luck with the guards. I don't know how lucky we are, but we could certainly try. Or we could sneak across the room to the desk, which is out of the line of sight of the guards. Everybody's feeling brave. Jack and Nerd's feeling brave. Anybody else want to weigh in on what to do? Von Xander feels brave. It's pretty unanimous so far. They're probably friendly. I don't know. We've not met a lot of friendly things in this adventure. Alright. So we're going to try our luck. We do have a pretty low danger meter. Oh, I see a challenge on this one. The 2 guards are huge chimpanzees. Oh my gosh. As tall as you are. There's so many chimpanzees in this story. I don't think they're going to be friendly. They are walking upright, just like you are. They are wearing security guard uniforms, just like you are not. They notice this key difference. They attack. Alright, chat. This is a fighting challenge. We still have our pocket knife and our cavalry saber. So I'm going to give you some options. Before I do this, if we use an item, we can only use one item for a challenge. And it's called a challenge booster. If you see on the bottom of the game board, it says challenge booster. If we were playing this IRL together, we would put our inventory card in that slot to determine, designate that we're using that item for this challenge. But I'll just highlight the one that we choose or whatever. So for this challenge, if we decide to use an item and we roll a 1, we lose that item forever. So just heads up on that. So I'll give you your options on how we approach this fight with chimpanzee guards. We can use our pocket knife. We can use our cavalry saber. The pocket knife gives us a +1. The saber gives us a +2. Or we can go in with no item at all. So type in a 1, 2, or a 3 in the chat for how you'd like to approach this fight. Everybody's wanting to use a saber. I mean, it's 2 chimpanzees. I think I'd rather go in with a saber. Give me a little better odds. Luckily, our danger meter's the lowest it could be, so that's nice. Dodo's gotta be different, you know. He's different. I'll let this go for a few seconds. See if anybody else has an opinion. Nope. Yes, he is. We're gonna whip out our sword. Ooh. Whipping it out. Alright, chat. Now that we have our sword, I want you to type in exclamation roll to see what our dice result is, and we'll add a 2 to it. Exclamation roll. Type it in. Roll the die. Roll a 5. Awesome, Jack. We certainly beat this challenge because we rolled a 3 or higher. Woohoo! Good job. Okay. Required challenge. Battle the card. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to orient myself on how to do this result. Because usually it'll give, like, we would raise the psychic scale or draw a clue or something, but I'm gonna turn over the card instead. Once you defeat the chimpanzee guards, you find that the gate will only open with an electronic key card. I guess we killed the chimpanzees, or maybe they ran away. It doesn't say. It just says we defeated them. Now we're faced with a gate that will only open with an electronic key card. Now, it gives us some options only if we have certain clues. I think we would have had to have like an item that was a key card, but we don't have those. So our only option is to go to the next story card, which is 88. We probably could have opened the door, combined the truck key with the battery. I don't think that's gonna work. Let me check. No. I like the way you think, but no. Not gonna work. Without that key card, you're trapped. You can't get past the gate. You can't leave the detention center through the locked front door. Just as you're about to give up, you spot a hole in the ceiling tiles, mostly obscured by shadows in the corner of the room. So we're going to go through the hole in the ceiling. It doesn't even give us an option. We're trapped. That's all we can do is go through this hole in the ceiling. Hopefully we'll find a key card. That would be awesome. You know what we should have done? We should have used our briefcase full of money and just bribed the chimpanzees to let us through. That would have been kind of smart, chat. Why didn't we think of that? The hole opens up into a vertical shaft with haphazardly placed handholds like a climbing wall. You found a secret passage. We have a required challenge, a climbing challenge, to ascend the shaft. Luckily, we have our climbing boots in our inventory. Right. Yep, right there. Climbing boots give us a climbing +2. But we don't have to use them, because if we roll a 1, we lose them. But it might be a good idea to use them. So I'll let you decide. Use climbing Boots. No boots. Because that's our only item to help us with this challenge. So, I mean, I think it wouldn't hurt to put the boots on. Jack, I think that's smart. I think you made a smart choice there. Nerd wants to put the boots on. They're really cute boots. We haven't got to wear them yet. Anybody? We'll let this go for a few seconds. I'm curious, like, I want to look ahead and see what. I want to know if we find this key card. I want to look ahead and see if we do. If we win, do we find it? But I won't cheat. Alright, we're going to use our climbing boots. So, chat, I need you to type in an exclamation roll. And we're going to add a 2 to the results, thanks to our climbing boots, to see if we successfully ascend the shaft through the climbing wall, up the climbing wall. Nerd rolled a 6. The real key card was a friendly... Jack, you're killing me. Nerd, you're on top of it with these rolls. That's awesome. You're a champion. Alright. It says we can lower the danger meter, but we don't need to. It's already at the bottom because we're awesome. And we're going to draw a clue. The clue that I wanted to peek at. I don't think it's a key card. It's not a key card. You've climbed 20 feet when the handholds suddenly recede into the wall and disappear. This isn't just any secret passage. It's a booby-trapped one. Think fast. So our challenge is to avoid falling. It's a perception challenge. See the eyeball here? Which we don't have anything to help us with. So, chat, I need you to type in an exclamation roll to see if we avoid falling. Jack, you rolled a 5. Look how awesome we are. Good job, Jack. It says we can lower the danger meter. We can't. It's already at the bottom. We're going to draw a clue. Look at us being awesome. So proud of you guys. We're doing it. Just do it. All right. You found a ledge, but getting onto it is going to take some serious agility. So our required challenge is get on the ledge using dexterity. Yeah. We've got into a sticky situation. We don't have any dex boosters. So go ahead, type exclamation roll to see if we get on the ledge. Quick! We have to catch ourselves. Exclamation roll. Do it. Do it. Roll. Oh, Jack rolled a 5. Awesome. We did it. We got on the ledge. Look at us. Look at you. You're doing it. See what happens. We caught ourselves making up for all our ones last week. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are. I would not be having fun. There's a passageway carved into the stone wall here, but someone has piled up a bunch of rocks to block the entrance. Oh my gosh. Look, Jack. It's another challenge. But it's a strength challenge. Strength. And we have a large wooden dowel to help us. I could give you the option, but I think we're just going to use it, right? Yeah? We'll just use it. Do you want to use it? I'll let you guys choose. With a dowel rod, like a stick. a very rounded stick. Nerd, stop. I'll give you the option. I want to give you all your options. Use dowel. Use dowel. Wooden dowel. Large wooden dowel. Use wood dowel. No dowel. So, for this challenge, to move all the rocks that's blocking our way, we can use the dowel to help us. Or not. Yeah. Yeah. We'll just do it. We'll do it. All right. Exclamation roll. Type it in, and we're going to add a 2 to our roll. So I guess no matter what we roll, we'll win, because if we're adding 2 to a 1, it's going to be a 3. So yeah, good job rolling a 6, but I think we would have, if I'm doing the math right, we would have won regardless. Which is funny. That's alright. We did it. We moved the rocks. Good job. That was all on you. Let's see what's on the other side of these rocks. Oh my gosh. Halfway down the passage, you find a chimpanzee sitting at a desk. He's smoking cigarettes and watching TV. Like chimpanzees do. Didn't you say lose an item if we roll a 1? That's true. That's a good point. But we didn't. I'm glad you reminded me of that, though. That's a good point. The chimpanzee that's smoking cigarettes and watching TV, he looks angry. I don't know why. Maybe he's watching something. Maybe he's watching stupid American reality TV that's just drama and it makes you angry. So we have a required challenge to fight the chimpanzee. We've done this successfully before with 2 of them, so this has got to be cake. So we have a fighting challenge. So I'll give you your options of fighting challenge boosters. Pocket knife, cavalry saber, no item. So type in a 1, 2, or 3 in the chat to see how you'd like to approach this fight. We can use a pocket knife, which gives us a +1, a cavalry saber, which gives us a +2, or we can go in with no item at all. So far, we've got people wanting the saber, which gives us the most benefit. I hope this is our last challenge, because this is getting ridiculous. Alright, we're going to go in with the saber. So type in exclamation roll into chat, and we're going to add a +2 to our result. Type in exclamation roll to see what happens. Anybody? Oh no! Oh no. And Jack reminded me that we're gonna lose our saber. Oh, it's gone. Let me check the rules on that. Let me check. If you roll a 1 on any challenge, you lose automatically, even when using a challenge booster. So, no, we actually lost. Before, when I was saying, even if we roll a 1, we would win, I was lying. I forgot that. I forgot that part. So we lost. Why did we use the saber then? Because we wanted to try to win. That's the risk. That's why I give you guys the option. So because we lost, we're going to raise our danger meter. Luckily, it's still out of 3. And we're going to try again. But before we do that, I'm going to give you your options. We still have a pocket knife left. But we would have won with a pocket knife with a 2. But we didn't roll a 2. We rolled a 1. So now you can decide, do we use the pocket knife to try when we try again? Or do we go in with no item? Jack, listen. We try again. Yeah, we have to. It's our only way forward. Here comes all the bad rolls. No! Anybody else? All right. Exclamation roll. We're going to use our pocket knife to add a 1 to it. Exclamation roll. See if we win. We need a 3 or higher. We get to add a 1. All right, Jack. Good job. We didn't fail. With our 3 that we rolled, it meets the danger meter. Even with the +1, we still win. So we get to lower the danger meter because we won. Good job. It's a nice benefit. And we're going to draw a clue. So we successfully beat up this angry chimpanzee that was just watching TV and smoking cigarettes. Let's see what happens. You run past the chimp and right into a 10-foot guinea pig? He probably had a wife and children. Maybe this 10-foot guinea pig does. What is the story? It is adorable, and it can kill you. Attack it, sneak past it, heave a table at it, climb over it, or find another solution. Oh my gosh, this challenge. This is another challenge. Look. It's every challenge type, but we decide which challenge type by either attacking it, sneak past it, heave a table at it, climb over it, or find another solution. Oh boy. Hopefully this is like the culmination of all these challenges because there's so many options, you know? Maybe? And this will be it? Alright. I'm going to give you your options. Attack it. Sneak past it. Heave a table at it. Climb over it. Find another solution. There's 10 more challenges after this one? Maybe. Look at this stack of cards. There could easily be 10 more in there after it. Okay. So, keeping our items in mind, we have climbing boots, we have a pocket knife, we had a wooden dowel. These are our challenge boosters. Shoot, you know what? Hold on, let me redo this so we know what these types of challenges are. Let's just say fight, dexterity, can I spell that? Cannot spell it. Dexterity. Oh my gosh. Sure. To sneak past. Strength to throw table. So you can fight it, use dex, use strength, climb over it, perception, find another way. let me fight, dex, strength, climb, perception. Alright, there's all your options. So if we fight it, we can use our pocket knife. If we sneak past it, we don't have any bonuses. If we throw a table at it, we can use our wooden dowel rod. If we climb over it, we can use our climbing boots. Or if we use perception to find another way, we don't have any boosters for that. So the things that we have to boost us is climb over it, which is 4. Fight it, which is 1. Or throw a table at it, which is 3 for strength. We've got a 3-way tie. Anybody want to break the tie? I'll give you a few seconds if you'd like to break this 3-way tie. No? All right, chat. We have 1, 3, or 5. Let's do this. Let's exclamation roll. And if a 1, 3, or 5 happens, we'll do that. If we don't get either of those options, we'll just roll again until we get 1. How's that sound? So exclamation roll. Roll to 1. All right, we're going to fight it. That's what we're going to do. Now that we've decided to fight it, excuse me, I'll give you the option. Pocket knife, no item. Are we going to go in to fight this 10-foot guinea pig with our pocket knife, which would give us a +1, or no item? If we roll a 1, we lose it forever. Stabby stab. Stab this cute, adorable, giant guinea pig that wants to kill us. I'll give you some time, everybody. I mean, it seems like most people want to use the pocket knife, but Dodo might do something crazy and say, no pocket knife. I want to punch it in the face. No, he wants to use the pocket knife? Okay. Exclamation roll. See if we kill this thing. We'll add a 1 to it. Don't roll a 1. Exclamation roll. Nerd's afraid. Jack rolled a 3. Awesome. Look at you, Jack. Have you failed a roll yet? I think just Nerd has. Good job. All right. We successfully kill this thing, I think. Let's see. We conquered it. It says conquer the guinea pig, which we did. Jack did. So we're going to lower the danger meter. Ooh, look at that. And we're going to draw clue 77. Maybe we cut this thing open and there's a key card inside. Or maybe it's another challenge. Who knows? We will know. 77. We did stab it. We stabbed it good. Oh, you guys! The key card! It was inside it all along. You see an access key card on the floor. It must have pooped it out or something. We scared the poop out of it, and it pooped out a key card. You grab it and run through the doors in front of you, unsure of what is on the other side. Alright. We're going to add this to our inventory. Key card. Okay. And we're going to go to story card 69. So immature. You are now in a chamber with 3 prison cell doors. They're heavy iron things with small barred windows that make it difficult to see what might be inside. There's a ring of 3 keys hanging from a nail on the wall. There they are. So from an electronic key card to very old antique keys. So we have 3 keys. Do we want to try, wait a minute, what was this? There's 3 prison cell doors, and we found keys. So we want to try cell A, cell B, cell C. Which cell do we want to try to open first? A, B, or C? Type in a 1, 2, or 3. Nerd likes cell C. Jack has to be contrary and make a tie. Where's our tiebreaker? Do I have any coffee left? It's a never-ending cup. Anybody? I've read the strategy guide. No, you haven't. Have you? Is that a thing? Alright, chat. We're gonna break this tie with a dice roll. Even or odd? Here's the game. Dodo rolled a 6. That's an even, so we're gonna go with cell B. So, Jack, this is a board game version of the Choose Your Own Adventure games, or books, which I've never experienced any kind of Choose Your Own Adventure stuff. I've heard about it, but I've never actually encountered any of it until I saw GM Workshop stream it. So then I saw this game. Hold on. I saw this game at our local game shop, and I was like, well, GM does a Choose Your Own Adventure stream. I could stream this. And here we are, playing this game together, which is fun. Okay, cell B is empty. Good job. Search all you want. There's nothing there. That was a good choice. It didn't lead to our death. So that's something. That is something. Alright, chat. We want to try A or C next. We're not searching the same cell again because there's nothing. But we can try A or C. I think we're just going to go with A, because that seems to be the popular vote. There's a sleeping figure in cell A, curled up with his back toward you. You can wake up the prisoner and try talking to him, attempt to subdue him before he gets the opportunity to attack you, or just leave. Let's see what you guys want to do. Try talking to prisoner. If you attack the prisoner, proceed with the... Okay. Attack the prisoner. Attack this sleeping person that's done nothing to us. Leave. Alright, chat. Type in... Jack wants to kill it. Type in the chat. 1, 2, or 3 to choose what you'd like to do. Could try talking to the prisoner. Oh, we've got a split. Let's see if Dodo jumps in to break the tie. Or split it 3 ways. I'll give you guys some time. I'm gonna stretch. Stretching's important. I haven't taken my hour break yet. But, we might be calling it soon anyway, because I'm tired. Getting to my bedtime. Try-Man's in here. He wants to talk to the prisoner. Get a few more seconds. Look, chat. Look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. It's Mark Rebier riding a vaccine dose. Get vaccinated, yo. I love this shirt so much. Alright. We're going to try to talk to the prisoner, because we're nice people like that. We don't just attack sleeping people when they're trying to sleep. Jack. If you try talking to them, draw clue 65. You patiently wait for the prisoner to awaken, and when he does, you discover that he's one of the human-sized chimpanzees. What? The moment he sees you, he lunges at you, beats you back out of the cell, and slams the door behind you. We just raised our danger meter. Okay. Here's what happens. Help me remember. We went to cell A. We went to cell B. Because it's giving us options of which cell to go to next. There was nothing in cell B. Cell A, right? Had the chimpanzee in it? Yes. So next we're going to go to, well, we could go in there. We could try going in there again. I'll give you the option. B definitely had nothing in it. There's nothing else on the card. Cell A, chimp. Yeah. Cell C. So here's our options. We can go back in after the chimp slammed the door on us. We can try and go back in. I know you do, Jack. I want to go to... Oh, you want to go to B again? There's nothing... Look. Where is it? There's nothing in there. Look. Cell B is empty. Search all you want. There's nothing in here. Nothing. Go to cell A or C. There's nothing in B. Okay? Cell C is one we have not gone in. I'm sorry, Jack. Alright. Cell C. Boop. Getting organized. Okay. Someone sleeping on the cot in cell C with a thin blanket pulled over their face. You can wake the prisoner up so you can talk to him, attack him before he can attack you, or just tiptoe out of the cell. Okay. Let's see. It wouldn't be... I don't know. It's hiding its face with a blanket. Try talking to prisoner. I mean, eventually, and we have a prisoner we're trying to rescue. I would think this is that prisoner, but I don't know. They gotta be somewhere. Attack the prisoner. Leave. There's your options. Chat, type in a 1, 2, or 3 for what you would like to do. Oh, Jack wants to play nice now. Okay. Not so aggro-y now, are we? Stretching again. Oh, I'm tired. Anybody else have an opinion? Give it a few seconds. No? Okay. Try talking to the prisoner. You gently shake the prisoner by the shoulder. He flings the blanket from his face. It's an exhausted-looking man who's obviously relieved that someone has finally come to rescue him. Thank you. I'm Professor Marsden. Marsden? That's the name of the house that we're in. What? Marsden, you ask? Are you related to Henry Marsden? Yes, this was the estate of my ancestor, General Marsden. But at the moment, we have more urgent things to discuss. Story card. Good job, Dodo. You rolled a 6 for no reason at all. You could have used that for later, but now you've cursed us with a garbage roll next time. Good job. You're so reliable at screwing up. Chat, we successfully completed our goal of chapter 3, rescued the prisoner. Good job. Professor Marsden looks worried. You have to help me stop my former research assistant, he says. She's twisted our scientific research for evil. So she's responsible for all these chimps, you ask? Yes, he says, but there's something bigger afoot. I'm talking about the alien science. Marsden says he can provide you all the answers you're looking for, but you should first make sure you're prepared to leave this section of the house behind. He can give you explicit directions to important locations if you think you might have missed anything. So at this point, we can continue on to chapter 4 of the story. There's 5 chapters in total of this game. We just completed chapter 3. We could go on to chapter 4, or we could go back through other areas of the story, like we have the biochemistry lab, the air duct to the conference room. There's a printing press room. I don't even remember us going in there. And there's a generator room. So there's different areas of the story that we could explore. But we're going to save that for next time because I'm ready for bed. I'm tired. This has been a lot of fun. Talking for, what has this been? 2.5 hours is a lot for me. I don't talk a whole lot. I'm one of those introverted people. So this is like a lot on my brain. But I had a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys could be here and play with me. I was super excited to find this game in the store and put this together with GM Workshops. All the things he does, I stole all his ideas to be able to do this. And it's been a lot of fun. So congratulations on completing chapter 3. We will pick this up same time same place next week. Friday, 6:30 Eastern Time. We'll continue with either exploring the rest of Chapter 3 or continuing on to Chapter 4. I'll give you guys that option. Catch them same time next week. Pumped. Yeah. Yeah. So, again, thank you guys for playing, and I hope to see you next time. Now, I've gonna try and figure out how to raid someone. This has been like the third time I've done this stream, and I've not raided anyone yet. So I hear Nerd in the other room coming to help me. I see a button that says Raid Channel. Do I click this button?
Yep. Now, so you can... Okay, so it doesn't always show everybody. So minimize that, or just exit out of that, that's fine. Go, just pull up Twitch in another tab. Do you have anybody else streaming?
No.
No? Alright. So go to the board game category. Is that what you're under?
Uh-huh.
Go to the board game category. So search, actually go to pull up your stream. Because it'll have hit
I
channel.
know, Jack. I'm so good at this.
Hit channel. There you go. Click on board games.
Okay.
And that'll pull up everybody else that's playing board games.
Ooh.
You can scroll through.
Pandemic. Me. I don't want to raid me. There's not painting a mini. It's not. What's this? Pessimist isn't a what?
I don't
Raid
know.
yourself for. Is that how? Just infinite.
Well, just pick somebody.
We'll raid this dude playing Pandemic.
Okay, so you want to copy his name.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, now
Now
go back to the raid screen
Okay.
and paste it in there. And it'll be about a 10-second, so click on that, yep. So it'll say start raid, it'll be about a 10-second countdown, lets people join or leave, and then they can, it'll automatically take it over. So when you hit that, so now you'll want to pull up his stream while you closed it out, because you want to see their reaction.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. Oh, she's panicking. She's panicking.
That's right. It's here.
Yep, so you'll pull that up. So, now go back over and hit raid, because the timer went down. Now flip back over to his screen. Say bye to your chat.
Bye, chat. Thanks for being here.
End your stream.
End my stream.
Now,